Hi everyone, it's Anton from LenderKit, and today we are going to touch on US regulations. The SEC continues to simplify and harmonize a set of rules to benefit every party, platforms, fundraisers and investors. There are many exemptions, but in this episode we are going to touch on Reg A, or sometimes referred to as Reg A+. Reg A is an exemption from the registration requirements, allowing companies to offer and sell their securities without registering the offering with the SEC. It consists of two tiers, Tier 1 and Tier 2, and applies to both the US and Canadian markets. Let's start with Tier 1. It allows you to raise up to $20 million in any 12-month period, and while there are no limitation on investment amount, the company must go through a blue sky law compliance in every state in which it plans to offer its securities. Tier 1 offerings tend to be limited to one or a small number of states due to costs associated with the blue sky laws. And while the SEC doesn't limit the investment amount, certain states may have their own limitation on investment amount in their securities laws. I can't stress enough the research that needs to be done on each state if you decide to go with this option. Now with Tier 2. The investment size is up to $75 million in any 12-month period, and while the company doesn't have to go through blue sky law compliance, there are limitations on how much someone can invest. It gives you the ability to have a mini IPO for small, emerging companies, to forgo venture capital and raise a good amount of funds that is subject only to the SEC scrutiny, avoiding the burden of state regulation. If the offering is not going to be listed on a national securities exchange, the investors have to be either accredited or to be limited in their investment amount. The SEC has analyzed all issuers in qualified Regulation A offerings and concluded that the majority of them are small, based on assets and revenues, and relatively young. A large part is concentrated in finance, insurance, and real estate. A few examples of Reg A portals include Seed Invest, bFunder, and Bank. Regulations are a crucial factor of the finance industry's success. LenderKit is suitable for both public and private fundraising, and its functionality is flexible, allowing you to raise funds according to your business model. Let us know if you have any questions in the comments section, and we'll leave a link in the description if you decide to learn more about LenderKit.